Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome, ThirstyThursten here. And today we're gonna do a little bit something else than we usually do. Today we are going to do a AMA, that stands for Ask Me Anything, about cybersecurity. It's been long awaited, a lot of people wanted to see this. I don't know why, because, well, I guess I do. So, welcome everybody, I hope you're doing good. Feel free to drop your questions in the live chat right now, guys. Anybody can ask questions. Thank you for being here. I'm happy to see you all here. Let's swap over here. Alright, hi guys. What's up? Alright, first things first. Let me put in a nicer background picture here just for today. And feel free to just drop your questions if you have any. If you don't, that's also fine. Just sit back and enjoy, and I guess just see if anybody else has questions. I don't know, but feel free to ask questions. Don't be afraid. Oh boy, that's not that's not what I wanted to do. Let me fix that right here. Bomb. Hi, I'm back. Okay, let's see. Properties. No. Okay, wait. Oh my god. Okay. Fudge. Professional streamer, guys. Here we go. That's still not good. Jesus Christ, what is the skill on this thing? Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Yeah, about that. Okay, that's perfect. Yes, great. Okay. Hi, everybody. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Now I need to click me because I think I'm going to put myself a little bit bigger on the screen right here. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, I look horrible. No, you do not, sir. You look pretty good. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Just kidding. Okay, let's see. Well, hi, everybody. Okay. So for those of you who don't know yet, my name is ThirstyThursten, or Thurston, whatever you prefer. And during the normal work days, I am a cybersecurity specialist. I work at a multinational company where I'm in charge of the cybersecurity and supporting the engineers and everybody else in making the correct cyber safe decisions in creating new systems or new, well, whatever they are making, servers or applications or anything at all. And it's my job to make sure that they do it safely, cybersecurity wise. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I have some friends here in chat who are also just gonna join me, hang out and ask me some questions. But chat, please feel free to ask questions in chat. Password is password? No. No. And password I love you? No. It's also bad. Don't do it. Never. It's bad. Hey guys.
Yo.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello. So we're live and we have 0 questions yet. Alright, it's going good.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's true, I guess. Yes. True.
Yeah.
So what should we talk about? I have some tools here and some stuff that I work with. I'm also I was telling people in chat that I am in my day job during the work days. I'm a cybersecurity specialist. I work at a multinational company, or yeah, multinational is that? Yeah, that's what I call it. And I'm in charge of the cybersecurity in there, and so anything that the engineers create or make, new servers, applications, anything, I'm in charge of making it cyber safe, what I called it. I don't know if that's a real thing, but it sounds cool. But I'm also a penetration tester, and that is not something that is dirty. That is somebody who is, well, another word for this, ethical hacker. So what I do is I try to hack into systems to see if there are vulnerabilities and, well, maybe misconfigurations or whatever, so that I can, instead of abusing those, I can tell people and the engineers how to fix it. So that's pretty much my day job. I can tell you about all kinds of different things in cybersecurity world, about safe issues. How are you doing on your job anyways? I'm doing very well, sis. I'm doing very well. I've been working at the current company for 6 months, and they have every how do you say that, indication, or they have said that they want to keep me for a longer time. So we're actually getting into contract negotiations soon. So everything is going very well. So yeah, that's yeah, it's about me. Yeah.
I reckon, the most common things that people don't understand is pretty much everything can be hacked, and no one really knows how to secure things. So,
yeah.
Google Nest, Alexa, Siri, there's always a bypass. There's always a way around them. People just haven't got a clue what they're doing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we can actually start with IoT is what they call that, home automation stuff. Hey, Mini Fox, thank you for the like. Enjoy your board games, girl. So what is IoT, right? It stands for Internet of Things, and it basically means that practically everything, well, actually everything is an IoT device. But mostly it's referred to like home automation stuff, like Google Nests, Google Homes, Alexa devices, Philips Hue, I don't know, smart thermostats, Ring video doorbells, all that kind of stuff is what they call IoT. But what a lot of people don't know is that routers and switches also are called IoT. And there is one big thing that I'm going to tell you guys right now, is that all your routers are potentially vulnerable for hackers. Every single one of you. If you think you're safe, you're not. And I'm not trying to scare you, but the thing is, at least in the Netherlands, I know this is true. I don't know how it is in like America or whatever, but I know for a fact that in the Netherlands, if you get a router from a regular ISP company like KPN or Ziggo, Vodafone, whatever, you get a router with a so-called secure password on the back of it, either for the Wi-Fi or for logging into the router itself or the modem, whatever you want to call it, to change certain settings. And those passwords seem safe. And that's another thing about passwords. I'm going to circle back to that a little bit later. But those routers are not safe at all. The passwords on there are actually created in batches. So they are generated in batches, and then per batch, the stickers go onto the back of the routers. So while you think your password is safe, there might be, I don't know how many other people, in at least in the Netherlands, with the same password. Also, the password is, how do you say that? It's, good question, Mar. I will get back to that in a second. So the passwords are generated usually by like a sort of algorithm-ish thing that combines a few information pieces, and those are reverse engineerable, is what they call it. So if you're smart enough, which a lot of the hackers are, I can tell you, not me per se, but like the bad guys, they go through everything to get the information, and they can actually get into the so they can reverse engineer, which means that they know how the password is set up, and they can reverse it. So they know they have the information, because that is public, and they can then use it to generate the same password that is on your router. So it's either that, or they are just generated in batches and paste and like stickered on your routers and just flew everywhere. Hi Sticky Man, welcome. Happy to see you on Twitch. I don't get a lot of viewers on Twitch, so I'm happy you're here. Welcome. So Mar asked, I need to figure out how I can get my YouTube chat and Twitch chat viewed on the same, like... You were talking about that, Frost, right? That there is a way to get your YouTube chat in Twitch and vice versa?
Yeah, there is some sort of bot command thing that I don't know where it's at, but I know that multiple streamers actually use it to copy the chat from each stream and put it into the other.
Steaky Man says, what are you saying? Admin isn't a good username password on my router.
Oh, no.
Well, it is if you want to be exploited by literally everyone, but no, it is not. Mar asked, can we still be tracked using a VPN, or how does the VPN protect us from hackers besides just making the IP address? Napping Monkey 9079, thank you for following. So the thing with VPNs is it creates a tunnel from your endpoint, your device that you're turning on the VPN client. So that's usually a computer. It can also be a router, but usually it's your computer. Download Sheep Chat from Steam. I use it, but I can combine. Okay, cool. Thank you. So the VPN makes a tunnel from your client to a certain server. And the way that it's safe is it encrypts your data that is going through the tunnel. So if you're on your computer on one point, and then you have like a server somewhere else, which might be in Poland or America or wherever you are, then you get the IP address of the server in Poland or America. And the data that you're sending to the internet is going through the tunnel, and that is encrypted, so it is not readable by anyone who tries to intercept it. However, and that is why it's better if you're on a public Wi-Fi. You can do a man-in-the-middle attack as a hacker, which is practically announcing yourself to be a more available Wi-Fi point with the same credentials, or not even. If you're on a public Wi-Fi, they usually are not protected by a passkey. So you just pretend to be the same access point, but you're closer. So your phone or your computer gives you a... you get like... your phone tries to connect with the closest one, right? That gets priority. So if I'm sitting next to you with this thing in my pocket, like this thing can do the same thing. So if I put this in my pocket with a power bank or whatever, it can be that small, I can interfere in your network. So that is why you should use a VPN. Diggyman says VPNs protect your identity from man-in-the-middle attacks. Exactly. The whole getting Netflix from the US is a byproduct of the VPN. That's true, and it doesn't work with every VPN because Netflix is working very hard to blacklist a lot of VPNs. So yeah, my VPN, the one that I'm using, doesn't work anymore. How can you keep a certain cybersecurity specialist out of your PC? You can't. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's true. Yeah, so let's see. Where did I forget something? No, I don't think so, right? I don't know.
No, I think you got it.
Yeah, right? Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, so that's practically about the VPNs. And yeah, the man-in-the-middle attack is a very nice thing. Usually when you have HTTPS traffic, if you go to a website which usually has that green the green padlock, yeah, that thing, thank you, the green padlock, it is usually, most of the time, it is safe, because then your traffic between your computer and the website is being encrypted. However, the only the green padlock doesn't ensure you that it's safe, because the green padlock can be from any kind of certificate, and that certificate can also just be somebody else's. What's your opinion on password managers and running 2FA on as much as possible? My opinion is very positive. I use a password manager myself. I use 1Password, which is one of the ones that came out of, well, high on the tests. And two-factor authentication is something entirely else. But you should, if you have the possibility, always turn on two-factor or multi-factor authentication. Just as an extra layer of protection. Because even if you use a password manager, databases leak out. For example, my Spotify password got leaked like years ago. I, of course, already changed it, so don't even try. But it got leaked, like Spotify's databases got hacked, and the passwords just leaked all over the internet. They were posted in paste bins where you could just read like email address and password. And I found I was looking into how that went because of the fact that yes, do I trust stuff? Yeah, I was just getting towards that, Sticky Man. Very good. Once your password gets leaked, or well, I noticed in Spotify that I had all of the sudden, Neo, mute yourself.
It's not me, it's Turkish.
Oh, it's Turkish? Oh, okay. Turkish. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna mute him for a second if he doesn't do it himself. Where do it here? Okay. So yeah. Okay, here we go. Where was I? So many thoughts, dude. ADHD goes. Okay. Yes. 2FA and password. So I noticed on my Spotify that I had a lot of strange artists and stuff that I was like, this is weird. And then I tried to delete them and it just appeared again. So, and at some point somebody was listening to music because I was trying to turn on some music and I got the notification of something like, currently playing on this and this device. And I was like, no, I don't have an iPhone. Get the hell out of here. So at that point, I went to Have I Been Pwned? Or Have You Been Pwned? I think it's Have I Been Pwned. I will show you guys that website right now. Have I Been Pwned? Here we go. So this website is very good. Oh my god, I need to put this over here. There we go. So let me just try to put myself a little bit to the side here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this website is called Have I Been Pwned? And yes, thank you, Turkish, for putting it in chat. This website is very good. You type in your email address or your phone number. Phone, I don't even know what that is. Phone number? Oh, I didn't know they had that. That's something new. But if you type in your email address here, you can click pwned, ? And then you will see if it has been leaked in any database in the past X amount of time. You can also see on the bottom here that there is recently added breaches and largest breaches. Like there is like a huge collection of accounts that is on the dark web somewhere, and well, those are huge. So I can really recommend to you to just type in your email address here. Here's 1Password. That's the one I use. They are affiliated. Very good password manager, by the way, if you're looking for one. It is a little pricey, but free stuff is never free, by the way, guys. So if you type in here, does anybody have an email address I can use to type in here? I'm not going to put in mine, but bit annoying that you can't dismiss old pwns. Yeah, exactly. You got pwned on some older sites that I haven't used in years and no longer have passwords or anything that even relates. Yeah, I know, right? You're running Dashlane. Yeah, that's very good too. That's the second one I can recommend. So either go with 1Password or Dashlane. It's what you prefer, but those are the two that are highest in the list of good ones, so to say. So that's the one I can recommend. Oh, now we get this. God damn it. Okay, there we go. Yes. So that's what I can recommend. Dashlane is $40 a year, $55 if you want the high-end features. Yeah, so I have the 1Password Family Edition, I think. And the 1Password Family Edition gives you, I believe, 5 people you can add onto your account. So I've put my sister, my mom, and some other people in there. My girlfriend, of course. Fiance, I should say. And we all just and they all just have their stuff in there, so it's pretty good. Yes, there you go. 1password.com/signup. There you go. Can you also find the link Turkish to Dashlane, please? I'll unmute you, by the way. So Crow Eagle asks, how can a server be protected against a DDoS? So a DDoS is a distributed denial of service attack. And that sounds very difficult, but well, it might be. I don't know. A DDoS attack is practically when a hacker owns several computers in the world and he uses all of them to send large packages towards a server to try to get it to overload, and then it shuts down or it throws up a firewall or whatever if it doesn't have it already. I hope they have. But eventually they just become, how do you say, unusable, out of service, denial of service. So that usually means that you try to take the service away. How can you protect a server against a DDoS attack is load balancing. There are different, and there are also blacklists of certain botnets and stuff that try stuff. Turkish mate, what's going on in the background, man? Are you watching TV or something?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Sorry, I got noise cancelling headphones, so I can't hear anything other than you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, hang on a second. Let me turn it down.
Cool. Okay, so, okay, here we go. So, load balancing and using services like what they're called, Cloudflare, and a few of those other services have that kind of load balancing in place, and also blacklists of stuff that is generally just garbage. Here. Okay, so I have an email address here from a certain person that we have gotten that we can try. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool email. Okay, cybershadows@hot.com. All right, hot.com. Pwned? Question mark. Oh no, you're pwned. Oh no. So here then you can see what you've all been breaching. Nexus. I've been in Nexus mods as well in this time when I got breached. G Potato. Oh dude, you spilled Flive. Oh my god. I played that too. Unreal Engine. Okay, cool. So here you get also a little bit of information how it happens. So here you see, for example, in the Unreal Engine stuff, it forum suffered a data breach allegedly due to a SQL injection vulnerability in vBulletin. The attack resulted in the exposure of 530,000 accounts, including usernames, email addresses, and salted MD5 hashes of passwords. Now, and Dropbox, and like there are some other stuff. So some are unverified that this email address is actually in there, or they are in there. I don't even know how it works, but especially if you see something like this and it doesn't say 2015, go over to a website like this, log into your usual account and change everything, and try to see if they have two-factor authentication and turn it on if they have. Okay? All right. Well, there we go.
Is the sound all sorted now?
Yeah, it's better. Good. Thanks.
Not a problem.
Stiggyman says only sad part about Dashlane is that they are discontinuing their x86 version, so now they only run on the browser. I loved having my Logitech Brio, just Windows hello, lock me into sites. Yeah, dude. I mean, why do they don't they have like an x64 version? It would be weird if they don't have like a desktop version anymore. Mars says just hack into his power grid and start turning it off, Thurston. Or is that just Hollywood stuff? Yeah, that's mostly just Hollywood stuff. I can tell you a cool story about what was it called? I think it's called Stuxnet. Let me check it out if I can find it. Stuxnet. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, dude. Here we go. Okay. So maybe there's a cooler article about this. I read a article about this a while ago. Yeah, here we go. This is a cool article. I can I'll tell you to read. So Stuxnet, no, go away. So Stuxnet is a worm or a virus that they have been used as a digital weapon to target Iran. They were attacking, I think, nuclear power plants or nuclear enrichment facilities, and this was a very large setup. So they used some kind of well, you just read it. It is like they turned down a whole grid of the. Well, I don't know the details from the top of my mind. However, it is kind of what Mar was trying to say. So it was a very long process, but eventually the systems usually are air-gapped, which means they are not connected to the internet. And usually when they are air-gapped, you need to be on location and have local access to the computer system to either put in a USB stick with the virus or whatever you can do. And I believe that over here in this story, they used a USB stick or a laptop from... No, that was it. They used a laptop from one of the workers that worked in the power plant, and they spearphished him. So they launched an attack on the person that was working there and infected his laptop. He then, in turn, took the infected laptop to his workplace, the Iranian power plant thing here. And that way, the guy with the laptop actually infected the whole system, and that caused like huge havoc. So it is a pretty cool article. It's on Wired. I don't know how accurate it is, but it's a pretty cool article. I'll drop it in the chats here if you want to read it sometime. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It was a very, very how do you say that? Very hardcore attack, so to say. It was very intricate. All right. So what else do we have? Gotta love SQL injection. Yeah, definitely. Mars says, I just checked all my emails and phone numbers and says it was good. Nice. Good job. I just realized that you guys didn't even see the article, did you? Okay, here we go. This is the article. It's kind of a, it might be a long read. It is in English, but it's a very interesting thing if you want to know how a few nerds brought down almost whole country, I guess. I don't know. It's a pretty cool article. I can really recommend to read. Okay. What else? Gotta love SQL injections. They are stupid easy to pull off. Yeah, and it's even more stupid easy if the people didn't protect the systems against those. So SQL injections, if anybody wants to know, just let me know in chat if you want me to explain what an SQL injection is. It's pretty interesting and funny stuff. Nope, they still have the desktop version, but it's on end of life in a few months. Oh, that's stupid, dude. That's stupid. Okay, so I can recommend 1Password then. Just kidding. My mom. Hi, this is Mom. I have a question, please. I sometimes download ebooks illegally. Should I install a VPN, and if so, which one? For free, preferably. For just the rare occasion. If you download if you every once in a while download an ebook legally, just go ahead. Don't worry about it. I mean, how do you say it? Governments have been telling people that they're going to hunt you down and they're going to arrest you if you do illegal shit. No, they won't. They have better stuff to do. If you're busy with like on a great skill uploading stuff, then yeah, they might come, but I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it, Mom. Also, free is not free. Whenever anything is free, you pay with it with data or anything else, and that's even worse. Otherwise, just use something like ExpressVPN or NordVPN. They also still work with the Netflix thing, so that's like a paid service that I can recommend. They have a trial version, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a bot Turkish. It's a bot, so they are just swarming Twitch with these threads. Yeah, exactly. It's a bot Turkish. They are stupid, and I don't know how to get them out.
If we talk about the VPN and you talked about it being on the computer or your connection outside, which is better, to have it on your computer directly or on your router?
That depends on your purpose. So what I did a while ago, because I wanted to watch American Netflix. There were a lot of cool series that I wanted to watch. So what I did was I got a secondary router that I installed as a VPN. So the router's outside connection went to the VPN server, and then, for example, my smart TV, which doesn't have a very great way to turn on and off a VPN connection, I put the TV into the router. So it just depends on what your end goal is. I would recommend not to have your VPN always on, because it shows you to be outside of your home. And I believe, but I'm not 100% sure, but if you tunnel your computer directly to a VPN, I think it bypasses your Wi-Fi network as well. So if you, for example, I have a VPN on my phone. It actually is the other way around. My VPN on my phone connects me back home. So when I'm outside, I can turn on the VPN and still access the devices in my network. But the other way around is kind of the same. So if I turn on a VPN on my phone, I can't access the other devices in my network anymore. So if I have, for example, a Chromecast, I can't cast to it because it's Wi-Fi dependent. So it's whatever you want. If you want to put it on your router, it's gonna require some extra configuration, and you need to have a router that either supports being a VPN router, or you can, on most of the routers, you can install custom firmware, which is called DDWRT, and that has the functions in there, or something. Tomato is another one. But yeah, that's totally up to you. It depends on the occasion.
Okay.
Let's see, what else? Mars says, I'm always raw dogging the internet, no protections law. Yeah. Crow Eagle wants to know what the SQL injection is. Okay, let me just read further in chat and then I'll get back to that. So do governments have an easier time hacking and spying on us because the companies that run these programs give them backdoor access and proactively feed them data? Just trying to understand how much harder it would be for a hacker to spy on us. For a hacker, it's not that hard. Especially if you're raw dogging the internet. So the thing is, if you want to be sure that, yeah, indeed, like a lot of the government or the governments like the FBI and the CIA and the NSA have usually backdoors into software and computers, and they get access to that. There are a lot of examples of that, and I don't know if it's a good thing. It could be, but I'll leave that up to you guys. On the other hand, for a hacker to get into your network, that all depends on how gullible you are, for once, because for me personally, social engineering is the easiest way to get into a person's computer or hardware. And secondly, like I said before, the Wi-Fi passwords and the router passwords are also a big thing. Also, when people host their own Minecraft servers or whatever on their own network with port forwarding, don't do it. It's not smart. Especially if you give people your IP address and the open port. It's just waiting for hell to let loose. So to get back on your question about how hard it is to get in, like I said, it depends on how global you are. Social engineering is a very, very big thing. I can send you I can show you guys a video on that. Let me just look it up real quick. Yeah.
Right, hopefully I have my mic problem sorted out now.
Nice. This is a very famous clip, by the way. They call it here phishing, but that's not really it. I don't know which one is the good one, but I'll just click this one and host. And then I'll turn on the good things. So get ready, guys. I'm going to show you guys a video. I don't know if I get copyright strike for this or whatever, but I hope not. Let's just lower myself a little bit down. Just it's 6 minutes. I don't know how interesting the whole video is, but just get yeah. Here we go.
DEF CON is the biggest hacker convention of the year. It's a place where thousands of hackers come to hear talks, to demonstrate their newest hacks. It's actually a place that's so dangerous to be on the internet that they tell you to turn off the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth on your phone, and they tell you not to use the ATMs too, because those can be hacked as well. This is the DEF CON ballroom. This is sort of the main room where things are happening, and it's pretty wild. I think this is car hacking village. This car's locked. Can you get me in?
I'll unlock it for you. Should be good.
Oh, I know him.
Hacking is no longer like this fringe
Okay, let me
activity. And if
just
you
fast
are at
forward
DEF
a
CON,
little bit.
There's a good chance that you're here because you want to.
And then help people learn so they can patch them.
Can we try some of this? Can we try some?
Yeah.
What's
Here we go.
Phishing is voice elicitation, and basically what you do is you use the phone to extract information or data points that can be used in a later attack.
Let's do it. Who are you gonna call?
Maybe I'll call your cell phone provider
Okay.
and see if I can get them to give me your email address.
I bet they're good. I bet they have my back. But yeah,
They don't.
Go for it.
I'm gonna spoof from your number, so it's gonna look like it's calling from you.
Okay.
Hi, I'm so sorry. Can you hear me okay? My baby, I'm sorry. my husband's like, we're about to apply for a loan and we just had a baby and he's like, get this done by today. So I'm so sorry, I can't call you back. I'm trying to log into our account for uses information and I can't remember what email address we used to log the account. The baby's crying and can you help me? Awesome.
In just 30 seconds,
gmail.com?
Jessica gets my personal email address.
Now, if I needed to add our older daughter on our account so she could call in and make changes, how would I need to go about doing that? You would have to send me a secure PIN through a text message? Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't think I'll be able to receive a text message if I'm on the phone. Shh. Oh, I'm not on there either? So I thought when we got married, he added me to the account. Okay, my
Jessica uses my girlfriend's name and a fake social security number
5127.
to set up her own personal access to my account.
Wait, I'm sorry, so there's no password on my account right now? Can I set that up?
She even gets the support person to change my
Thank you
password.
so much for your help today.
So she just basically blocked me out of my own account.
I'll get her fed after this. All right, thank you.
Holy shit. So they just gave you access to my entire cell phone account.
You're gonna have to go on and change your password now because it's Jess, my name.
And all it took was a crying baby and a phone call.
Yes.
I really thought that my cell phone company would protect me. I mean, like, this is the most basic stuff, and they're not doing it. And if they're not doing it, you know all these other businesses aren't doing it either.
That's terrifying.
Yep, there you go. So that is social engineering 101. Basically what social engineering is you try to talk somebody into giving you what you want. It's more like a psychology thing than it's really hacking, but it's kind of hacking the mind, if you will. So yeah, Mars says, yeah, I work for a bank, get trained on social engineering and have had people try it on me. Yeah, exactly. And like, so luckily you get trained, but I can tell you, I have seen companies where they are not trained as well, and they need a serious awareness training. Hello Andrew, hello Blaze, welcome dudes, welcome, thank you for being here. Sticky Man says there was the good old Hola VPN that was free, quote, but they would actually just swap IPs between users. Someone found out he got swatted because another Hola user had looked at CP. What's
Thurston, you need to eat me cake.
Eat you cake?
Eat me cake, yeah. So you can grow.
Eat me cake. I don't. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot. Okay. Yes. Mars says, I took an online IQ test. At the end, it asked for my credit card number to get the results. Yeah, exactly. That is one way of bad guys doing shit. So to get back to Crow Eagle and his question of what is SQL injection. SQL injection is one of the simplest and easiest ways to hack a website, and that's why it's most often fixed and or blocked. So let me try to explain to you what an SQL injection is. For that, we will go to, let's just do yahoo.com. No, we'll go to Amazon, I guess. Amazon.com, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so SQL injection is trying to inject arbitrary code into the database, or let the website that is processing the SQL code, so it's just a coding thing that is trying to work with the code, that is trying to process the code. So you're trying to make the website think that you... No, wait, I need to... Okay, wait. What you're doing with an SQL injection is injecting arbitrary code to let the website think it has code in the website that is not there. So a nice example of that is if I just put something in my... And I hope for God's sakes that they fix this. I don't think they have this, but it is an example. Like, okay, gaming accessories. Let's see if they have something cool. Can I click this? Headsets, whatever. I don't need one because I have one. I'm actually gonna get a new one, but okay, I want this cute little razor crack and whatever it is. I'm gonna put this in my cart, right? Okay, it is in my cart now. Hello? Oh, that's Frost's. That's Frost. He has people outside. Okay, so I don't know how they have done this. I hope that if I proceed to check out that... Okay, I need to log in. I don't want this right now. Okay, damn it. I need a website. Okay, let me just go to another one. You don't even get to see it. I know, I'm working on it.
I've just put a site that you can use in TeamSpeak chat.
What the hell is that?
It's a website that you can use.
Is it for practicing or what?
No, it's mine. I own it, so you can use it.
If I get a virus now, I'm gonna kill you.
Would I do something like that?
I don't know.
I mean, it works two ways. It's something that you can use because I give you permission, and if your attack works, I know I need to boost security on it.
I just get to a website where I can order a web hosting package.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Okay. All right. So we can try this. So, okay. Let me just turn on the... I hope... Do you use WordPress or whatever?
No. It's WHMCS.
WHM. Okay. Let me just put myself a little... Let me just put myself a little bit to the side here so you guys can see. So this website is Turkish's website. What we can do now is... let's see if he has something interesting. Well, he does have a login page here. So what you usually do, and I actually want to try a different... Oh, maybe I can try this. Wait, get to the store hosting. Yeah, let's order this one. Let's see. Do I have to log in right away, or can I just view my cart first? I can view it first. Nice.
You should be able to view it first.
Nice, it's available. Okay, cool. Continue. Ah, look, okay, so this is something, and I'm gonna tell you this. This is, if this works, what I'm gonna show you is something that a Dutch person tried years ago on yahoo.com, and he fixed something, which I'm gonna tell you about in a second. And he found something out that was a huge problem, and I think he got about $5,000 or $10,000 for finding that problem. So what you see here, I don't know if you guys can read it very well. Let me try to zoom in. There you go. Apply promo code, right? I don't have a promo code. I don't know. But what usually happens is the promo codes are stored in a database. And so what you can do is, if you have a promo code, you type in the code. You know what? I'm just gonna try something. So what is summer 21, right? Summer 21, whatever. Gonna try that, okay? Validate code. The code entered does not exist. Okay, cool. So we now know that it checks against some kind of database or part where the code should be stored. What you can do, and I hope to God that it doesn't work, but usually how an SQL injection, and this is the easiest way of SQL injection is, and I need to think about this because it's been a while. You start with I don't even know how it's called, an apostrophe or something. That is to end the code line of the field, and then you do or 1 is 1, and then a space in between here, and then we end with a semicolon. What is it called? I don't know. What this means is check the code, and if the code does not exist, 1 is always 1. So that means if you come back with a 0, then it is actually still 1, right? So if I try that, oh, forbidden. He has a good firewall setup. Nice. So right now he got in his logs that somebody's trying to do SQL injection, I hope, and it's forbidden. But this is the thing that somebody tried at yahoo.com years ago, and he actually got his whole card for free. He got 100% what do you call it? Off. So that is the easiest way. There are different ways to bypass the forbidden page, because Turkish, if you want to tell, you don't have to, but if you have set this up, do you work with a blacklist of certain characters that are not available to use, or is it a whitelist?
Whitelist.
Cool, okay. So there's another thing, guys. You have a blacklisting and whitelisting in most of these cases. Blacklisting means all that is in the blacklist is not usable, or you cannot use, because then you get the 403 page. A whitelist is you can only use the things that I provide, and if it's not that, you get thrown out. And whitelisting is always the best way to go, because if you like, let me just search for that. I don't know how to call this easily, but if you search for oh, how is it called? Damn it, it's been a while since I've done this. It's not ASCII, but it's the other one. Unicode or something, I think. Unicode characters, there you go. So there is a list of Unicode characters right here. I don't know how it's look. Yeah, so there usually, like, if you go to a, well, okay, for example, if you go to a website and the link has a space in it, you see a percentage mark and 20. That is how web browsers interpret spaces. And there are different kinds of codes or ways to get around certain characters that might be blacklisted. So I'm trying to think of what they call it. If it's not Unicode, it's the other one, but I don't remember the word. It's stupid. However, when well, anyway, that is just kind of the thing, you know. Like here, this for example, here in HTML, here, this is what you see if you have if you put this in your link. And you get these words here, and there are different kinds of ways to work around a filter. So even if the one that I just tried got thrown out, there might be other ways to try and bypass it if it's a blacklist. But if it's a whitelist, and he put anything in there that is just, like, he probably put in there that you can just use letters and numbers, for example, there's not really an easy way to get around that. So always use a blacklist if you're developing a web application, right? Okay. So let's see, what else do we get? Mars says, oh, serious question, because a lot of scum servers ban VPN users to avoid hackers and cheaters. But I had an admin who was ethical hacker trace my IP and tell me where I live. How much detail can they see tracing IP address, especially if I live in an apartment where there are many homes together? That's a Hollywood thing as well. There is something called geo-IP. So usually when you... well, this is practically how Netflix and Google know where you are. Usually when you log into Google somewhere else than where you are, or you can go to your... if you have a Gmail account, you can look into your activity and you can see from where certain devices are logged in. And what they can see with the IP address is the only thing the ISP gives you. So geo-IP is well, find what is maximum? I don't know. Let's just click this. I don't know if it's a good one. So you can put in an IP address here. I don't want to try my own IP address. If I click this, it's probably gonna locate my IP address. So what happens if you put in here your IP address? It just shows you the general area, but that is all it knows. It doesn't know your exact address. It knows the basic area and the city, maybe. Oh, you don't even get to. Oh my. Yeah, okay. So just Google geo-IP and just click one of the links that you get, like this one I just showed you guys, but didn't show you. I'm stupid. Just go to whatsmyip.com. I'm not gonna type it in because, of course, I don't want all you guys to know what my IP is, but you can find it if you want to really hard. And then you just paste it in here, or wherever you want. I think What's My IP also gives you a general location, but that way, so people who do swatting find the person's address in some other method. It sounds like yes and no. It depends on a lot of different factors. Swatting is something else, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they go to this person's house. Yeah, exactly. Police can get the address from an IP address. That's for sure, because they can subpoena that shit and whatever else it's called. I don't know. I'm not a legal guy, but yeah. So they cannot get a lot of information from that. Yeah, but that's a pretty good question. Only have 5 weeks vacation. Oh no, Seaman, that sucks, dude. Yeah. There's another cool website that I can show you guys. This is one I use in my for work and stuff. This website is called Shodan, and on Shodan you can actually find computers and IoT devices. Turkish, do you know Shodan?
I do. I have it on my hacking phone.
Nice, yeah, me too. Oh wow, there's actually browser plugins. Nice. They have changed a lot since I came here for the last time. So what you can search here, but I think then you have to be logged in. So here you can see a lot of different things here. For example, video games. You can just find Minecraft servers or Counter-Strike servers or whatever else they have here. I don't know if I can. You must log in first. Okay, can I just click this one maybe? Yes, I can. Okay, so the funny thing is I used this one for when I was studying for my internship to make presentations about cybersecurity awareness. And I have just I could spend a whole afternoon just watching the surveillance system, the surveillance cameras of a company. Somewhere, I think it was in Shield or something, I don't even remember, but a lot of old camera equipment that allows you to get in there. So if you click on it, you get here more information, and here on this side you can see what is going on. Here you have a web server going. TCP, that request. 200, that's good. 8080, that sounds... Yeah, IP camera. Here we go. Does it work? No, it does not. Dude, they have a lot of shit open here. Here, even with an SSL privacy error. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. No, okay. They don't have. Okay. Good job. Good job. Jesus, why do they have? Ooh, Ubuntu server. Cool. Everything is opened up. Ooh, piece of candy. Okay, well, this is not approachable. Maybe these guys? Honeypot. Oh, it already says it's a honeypot, lol. Oh. Ah. Oh my god. I don't have my login information at hand here, I think. Ah, they changed it. Okay. Luckily, I tried admin, didn't work. Like, and when you log in, you can actually get past all the honeypot stuff and everything. You can adjust your. But yeah, so right now I can show you a lot, but it's very cool. So yeah, what is the most stupid question you ever had during work from a customer, or however you call it? Good question. Dude, so many things. Like, oh, I need to think about that. Jesus, what is a good example? I don't know, dude. Just the general ones, like, I mean, it depends on which way you want to go. Like, stupid question for me or stupid question for everybody, right? Like, a lot of people just don't know what's going on. Or the most funny one. Well, you know what is funny? Always when I try to call into, like, when I have troubles with internet or whatever, and you call towards the towards your ISP, and you try to get somebody who has like more knowledge of stuff on the phone, but you first have to get through the first line of help desk. And those are the people who literally ask you, have you tried turning it off and on again, sir? And I'm like, yes. You know, of course I did. I mean, those kind of things are like the most annoying parts for people like me. If you have a problem that is out of your hands because it's the ISP's problem, and you have to call them and ask them for help because they need to fix something in there. So somebody put in a request for, and people want something in the system changed, and then the engineers have to do it. So this engineer was trying to make some kind of connection or set some application up, and okay, I'm gonna try to yeah, I know, Crow. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna try to.
I know, Crow. I know what it is.
Let's see if the
So, hello everybody. Are we back? I hope it's good. I totally lost my train of thought of trock. Oh yeah, I was talking about the ports, right? I don't know if you guys can still like follow me, but I can. Okay. So Crow Eagle asked, What is the stupidest question you ever got? Well, it wasn't necessarily a question like for me, but it was a question that like a request for change at the company, right? So a request for change usually happens when either a business person or somebody in the IT department needs something changed in a server or a network setting or whatever. So this guy, an engineer, he asked, he made a request for change to open up 1,000 ports. Yes, 1,000 ports on the firewall towards a certain system, towards a certain server. And I was like, whoa, hold your horses, sir. Sir, why do you need 1,000 ports? And he was like, yeah, well, I don't need 1,000. I need only like 10 or 12 or 20. But, I mean, then I have to write them all down separately, and this is just easier. I was like,
yeah.
sir, you're gonna write down those 15 to 20 separate ports, and then maybe you get it approved. So, for everybody who is here like, what the fuck is he talking about? Okay, so you have a firewall, right? That protects your whole network against attacks. Or practically tries to. So a port in the firewall is practically you have your house and it has a lot of windows on the first floor or the second floor, whatever. And essentially what he asks is to, well, we only need to have the front door open to get in and out, but just open all the windows as well, so that's easier, you know, it's just easier to open up all the windows as well, because, well, okay, maybe he only needs the front door and maybe the window on the side somewhere on the second floor, whatever. But he's just like, open up all the doors and windows because it's easier. Otherwise, I have to tell you that I just want the front door and that window opened. So, would you do that with your house if you have like 100 windows? Would you open up 10 of them or 80 of them just because it's easier? Even when you're just going to work or on vacation or going to the grocery store, leaving it all open. And I don't mean unlocked, I mean
Wide open.
Yeah, wide open. I don't think so. And I wouldn't either.
No, you can't recommend it.
I can't recommend it.
Yeah.
I just say fuck no.
So
So
you're leaving it wide open. You shouldn't open anything that you don't need open.
exactly. And that is how I try to, like, I told him, like, okay, but do you need all of them? He was like, yeah, no. So then just tell me which ones you need and I can approve it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna, like, reject the thing, because this is just not, it's not gonna happen. And those kind of questions I get all day and are happening all around me. And sometimes it's just people being lazy. Sometimes it's people just not knowing what's going on or what they do need to do. And if it's the second one, I'm okay with that, and I try to explain to them why it's important to do with things a certain way. If it's just because you're lazy, I will still explain it, but I will be a little bit more annoyed. So that is, I guess, an answer to your question, Crow. I guess you have the same kind of type of Slack kind of question for a job I had, but it is too much to type. Okay. So yeah, that is basically it. Anybody, any questions? Throw them now. Right now. Twitch is live or is it dead?
Yeah, no, Twitch is live. Twitch is
nice.
definitely back.
Hello, Twitch. Cool. So, PayPal. Pow, 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 pow. Yeah. I'll just do it like this.
So, at some point, I'm going to make a clip of you just doing the cow cow, just so that you can put it on your sound deck, just so you can hit a button.
Pow, 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 pow. Yeah, that's cool.
just every now and again.
Yeah, make it a push effect button.
We can definitely do that, but for that the freaking thing needs to work.
Yeah.
Or you just mean on the stream deck, not the redeemable. Can be both.
Yeah, we can do both.
Yeah, dude, we can.
I
Totally
do
can.
think that we need to kind of rip apart Streamlabs and work out what the hell is going on with it, because it just the bot never seems to work, and even when it does work, it's so slow that it's no point even having it in the chat, and it crashes streams, and it just causes all kinds of chaos.
Yeah, it is. It sucks. But I don't know enough coding skills to do that. But yeah, feel free to give it a whirl, bro.
I mean,
Crow asked, have you
so
done
hard.
a scam bait? Scamming a scammer? No, I haven't, because that's just... I don't know. Maybe people like to see that, but I just feel like it's stupid. People are trying to do their job, even if it's a bad one. And, I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what,
I don't know.
if you do want to do a scam bait, I have a company in mind you could have a little fun with.
Okay.
So, you know, we can make things work.
Probably. We can always make it work.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh.
So, what got you into hacking and cybersecurity?
Oh, that's a good question, Turkish. So what got me into hacking and cybersecurity? So I have been interested in computers and, well, the technicalities behind it for years, like since I was a young boy, like most of us probably are. And at one point I was working in a company where I was setting up servers and working with autistic people to get them autistic people who had an affinity with, is affinity a good word? I don't know. Who had an affinity with IT, and they wanted to get better at it and eventually start a career in IT. And at that point, and also before that actually, I just thought that hacking was interesting and I wanted to learn more about it and how it works, but I wanted to be on the good side. I wanted to help people and companies get better in their security, especially because there is an uprising of viruses, ransomware and everything, and I just want to help people to get better in it. So at that point, I got the opportunity to do a education in ethical hacking and cybersecurity. And I did that, and it was so interesting that I just kind of hung in there, I guess. And I mean, I just think it's amazing that you can use, I mean, I have practically the same kind of skills that like the cyber criminals have. The only difference is I use them for good, you know, and that is what I like about cybersecurity and being an ethical hacker. That you can help people get better and prevent the bad guys from doing the same thing. Yeah, I'm a white hat hacker. That's what I call it. I'm a little bit of a gray hat because, as we learned during our school time, there is like no white hat hacker. Like all the white hat hackers sometimes have to be a little bit gray. But yeah.
I don't think you can be a white hat ever.
No, exactly. You always have to be a little bit gray.
Yeah, there's always you're always treading that line between this is illegal and this is not. So therefore,
exactly.
You can never be 100% white.
Exactly. This is a perfect. It's a perfect example of there's no black and white. Like no hard black and hard white. You're always a little bit in between. And of course the black hat hackers are more black hat than they want to admit. And within that how do you say that? Even have little subcategories, you know, like let me just try to get you in here. I don't know if they have it like here on their I don't think so. Wow, that's stupid. Lol. Hacker, maybe just because they're different ones. Like you have the white hat, the gray hat, and the black hat. You know, black hat is bad, white hat is good, gray hat is a little bit in between. I'm trying to find the other words because there's so many cool words for them, but they are not even. Why are they not just here, man? What the hell? Weird. Why do you hackers need to be so black and white with your hats? Why not red and yellow? Well, that is what I'm trying to get to it. Let me grab my course book.
So the way that it was explained to me, in the simplest terms, a hacker is a hacker.
Yeah, true.
The difference between white and black is permission. If you've got
yes, that's true. Yeah.
The white.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
You're on the good side. If you
also malicious, what's it called? Intent.
Yeah, that's the black hats. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you could get a bit funny and say, yes, you've got permission to hack the server, but if you're going to hack it in a malicious way, does that make you still a white hat or does that make you a black hat?
Yeah, it's all about the motive. I mean, that's what it usually is about, right? I'm trying to find it here. There is like a really nice, like, damn it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so you have the black hats, which, okay, so it starts with the hacker, right? Wait, I can actually try to show you guys this on the webcam, but it's not gonna work because of, nope, it's not gonna work. Okay, let me just read it to you. Okay, so it starts with a hacker, right? You have then a white hat hacker, security analyst, or individuals with hacking skills using them for defensive purpose. Then you have a state-sponsored hacker. State-sponsored hackers are employed by the government to penetrate and gain top-secret information. That's already kind of, eh. Then you have the black hats, hackers with extraordinary skills who perform malicious and destructive activities are also known as crackers. Then you have the gray hats. Gray hats are those who work for both offensive and defensive purposes. Then you have the script kiddies, and yes, that's a real thing. The script kiddies, unskilled hackers hacking and compromising system using tools and scripts made by real hackers. Then you have the suicide hackers. Suicide hackers are those who aim for destruction without worrying about punishment. You have cyber terrorists, skilled individuals motivated by religious or political beliefs attacking on large scale to create fear. And you have, of course, my favorite, the hacktivists. Hackers promoting political agenda, traditionally by defacing or disabling the websites. So that is kind of like the different types of hackers you have around. And talking about colors, there is like, so these are kind of the colors, I guess. But you do have red teams and blue teams. And in that, red teams being the attackers and blue teams being the defenders. It happens a lot in capture the flag oriented situations or just with a company. I mean, right now I'm mostly working as a blue teamer because I am defending our company by helping them upgrade the security. But on the other hand, I'm always also being a red teamer because I am also trying to actively hack into systems within the company to see how vulnerable they actually are. And then, for the benefit of the company, help them solve it. So yeah, there you go. Cool. It was a joke, buddy. I know, but I just wanted to explain that. Yellow hats are for raising curious monkeys. Red hats for Carmen San Diego. All right.
Oh, yeah. But, okay, so let's just say I came to you and I said, I need some help. I've got a virus on my computer. I think it might be hacked. There's a back door on it.
What are you coming to? What are you coming to me with? A computer that you think might be hacked?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're coming to me with a computer. You ask me to help you because you think it's hacked. You think it has a backdoor on it, or that is what is actually going on?
I think. where would you start to check? Because remember, obviously me and you, we're quite technically minded, that a lot of people aren't. So what should people look out for? Obviously, like, if they're getting like lots of pop-ups, that's kind of an indication that
Yeah, but
something's
like,
going on.
yeah, okay, so how can you... Okay, so first things first is, before you actually get hacked, is be always aware of where you click and what you click when you go online. It's just the same old shit, the same shit, different day, you've heard it all before. Don't click links you don't trust. Don't click on links or images in emails that you don't know or were not expecting. Don't download programs from websites that give you sketchy vibes. Don't download a program that is very... If the deal is too good to be true, it's fake, right? That's essentially what it comes down to. So if you're downloading a program or whatever, that is usually a lot of thousands of dollars and they offer it for free, it's not free. Either you're getting a virus which will get your data or whatever, or it has a ransomware that will encrypt your computer and they get money that way. But what do you do when it's already done? With ransomware, it's kind of hard. Always make sure that your most important files are on a backup in a different place. Like a NAS, a network attached storage, or in the cloud, like OneDrive, Google Drive. What else do we have? Dropbox or whatever? I don't know. All those shit. Just in the cloud. That's always a good option to go against ransomware. If you get ransomware, just don't pay. You are most likely not gonna get your information back. There is actually a pretty, not cool story, but kind of sad story. Years ago, when WannaCry was going around, the attackers of WannaCry were the attackers, or the group behind WannaCry. They, WannaCry, the ransomware, it was really huge. Most of you might have heard about it in the news or whatever, but it was one of the first and most notorious ransomware attacks that, like, the whole world experienced. So when those guys did the ransomware, they have all your files get encrypted, and you get a pop-up like, pay so many bitcoins, get it to this or that wallet, and that sort of shit. Something, I don't know what it was exactly, but I think the Bitcoin wallet or whatever, or you needed to contact them. I think it was something like that. So they made an email address at postio.net, I think it is called, and that is a German email company that has very safe and encrypted email servers or whatever. So what happened is the Postio got word that those cyber criminals were using their email servers to exploit the people that had ransomware. So what they did is they turned off, or they deleted the accounts in Postio from the ransomware creators. So it was like this. So you had to pay the bitcoins to an address. Then you had to email them that you did it, and then you would get your decryption key. At least that's what they said, right? I mean, it's usually always bullshit, but that's the way they told it. So Maersk, one of like a very, very big shipping container companies from, I think it's from Denmark, that had WannaCry, or not Petya. It's one of the two, but they're practically the same. So they got brought down, and they actually paid the ransom, which was a lot of Bitcoin money. And back then, Bitcoin was new, and the price was still high. You had to pay a lot of money. And so what happened is they paid the money, they emailed them, but they didn't get a response. And that was because Postio found out that the ransomware people, the ransom takers, I don't know what you call them, they were using Postio, and Postio deleted those accounts. So all the companies that got hit by the malware didn't have a way to contact the ransomware people, the criminals. So they paid, but they never got their decryption key. So that's even worse. Like, usually you don't get your key to decrypt or uncrypt your files. You're just effed, and that's just, you just gotta deal with it and just start over. But in this case, the email address was actually just not existing anymore. So they also had no way of contacting those attackers. Now that's crazy. And yes, LimeWire, I remember that. That was good days. Do you guys remember Casa?
Yeah.
I don't even know if that was like international, but that was crazy shit. That was even worse. And then you had BearShare or something. That was also garbage. Yeah, it was good. Those were the days. Yeah.
Those were the days where you genuinely got a virus every 5 minutes. Every time you go to download something, virus.
Yeah. Oh, Crow Eagle is off to bed. All right, Crow, thanks for hanging out, guy. Dude, sleep well, and talk to you later, bro. Twitch is kind of dead, so we don't have any questions over there. That's cool. Anyone else? Bring it, man. Bring it. Come on, bring it on. Gimme.
Into cybersecurity.
How did I get into cybersecurity?
No,
well,
in general, how would you get into cybersecurity?
Oh, you don't take my job. No, just kidding. It's funny. No, how would you get into cybersecurity? There are a lot of good courses online that you can do. Just have general computer knowledge. You have to know something and a little about computers. You don't have to know a lot. It depends on what kind of education you want to do. There are courses which start like with easier ones and then get harder and harder until you are at a certain level that you're just like crazy computer hacker boy. You can also look into your local schooling system and see if they have a college course or whatever. Usually there are some kind of college courses into either cybersecurity or some IT, and then like a specialization towards cybersecurity or whatever. What I have seen is that a lot of companies want a bachelor degree, and that's crazy. And you might have a hard time finding a company that don't require bachelor degree. Don't be discouraged by that, because a lot of companies are also really interested in the skills a person has, instead of the piece of paper they got somewhere. And yeah, that's basically it.
That's the problem that I'm finding.
Yeah.
Every company wants a bachelor's degree or a computer science degree or something like that. They don't care whether you're actually passionate about something. They just want a piece of paper that says, yes, this person has done this course. And it's a real shame. You know me enough to know that this is what I'm trying to get
I do.
into. I don't have that piece of paper that says he's done this course. What I do have is passion and skills that aren't on paper, and I bring a whole different set of skills to what most people that have done a bachelor's degree, and because I've got different life experience that I can bring across, so I will in a completely different way. Whereas someone that's done a bachelor's degree will think along the lines of, this textbook, I've read it, this is how things are going to be done, this is what it's like. And I will think about it completely differently because of what I've witnessed and the way that I've been brought up and all kinds of different reasons. So I look at things from a completely different angle to what they would. But the companies will look at that and go, well, you don't have this certificate, we're not in.
Yeah, that sucks.
It is massively frustrating.
Yeah, I can understand. Okay, let me check here because somehow I cannot post my links anymore. Or can I? I don't know. Can I? Doesn't want to. What's going on?
It's being weird.
What the ale? Okay, well, guys, somehow nothing works anymore. But just join the Discord. Hey, Incognito AI. I posted a link in the Discord, and I don't know how to fix this because I can't even just use the bot or anything. What the hell, dude? Why is everything falling apart? Yeah, that link. So that link is a website that we also had to use to train ourselves during our educational process. You can create a free account and you can just train in there. And once you get good enough and you know enough shit, you can try to go to vulnhub.com. Yeah, it sounds weird, but vulnhub.com is you know what? Just guys, I'm gonna drop the Discord link in the YouTube chat, and if you guys join there, I will actually just create a list with good studying resources. How about that? How about that? Isn't that amazing? Oh my god, this YouTuber is on.
If people are interested, I have an entire collection of ebooks on hacking, Raspberry Pis, computer science, how to use Kali Linux.
You sent that to me already, right?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, you know, the thing is, books usually for a lot of people are off-putting because it's just very dry. And like these websites that I'm gonna set up, I'm gonna pin that message in the Discord. So if you want to see that, go in there. The websites that I'm gonna put in there are very interactive. So you get to practice with like just interactive shit. I don't know words anymore. It's
So
interactive. You
got
get to
websites like Hack the Box and Try
yes.
Hack Me, where they give you a task and they'll talk you through it first, and then they give you a computer that's completely virtual to
Yeah.
hack, so that you can read about the skill and then practice the skill. And a lot of it's what they call capture the flag.
Yeah, exactly.
You are a specific target, and they will tell you how to find it and where to look.
Yes,
And then
exactly.
say, go and do it. Come back with the answer. You can move on to the next section.
Yeah,
I
and they
use
don't
them
tell
whenever I
you
can.
where to find it, and they discourage walkthroughs because, well, they want to keep it interesting for everybody. So indeed, what usually these capture the flags are is like you need to find a way into the system, then you need to find a way to get certain privileges within the system, and then you have to find a text file with a flag in there, and that's usually just a string of text that you have then to copy and paste into the program to show that you found it. The Dutch government has actually a few funny ones and rather easy ones. So the Dutch police has something called crime diggers, which is basically, and I am still so fucking mad about this, and I'm gonna tell you guys, don't believe the Dutch police advertisements. There is an advertisement going around where they go like, crime diggers, test your skills. Okay. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to give you a platform to test your hacking skills. And if those skills, if you can complete all those tasks, then you, in theory, should be good enough, or I don't know, have the skills to join the Dutch digital detective, I don't know how to call it, but basically the cybercrime unit of the Dutch police. However, I did all those tasks, and I finished them real quick, and still they did not get me any. They just told me that because I don't have a official school paper that I can't get there, and I was like, dude, I finished the freaking tasks. Why? Why? I have the skills. Yeah, but yeah, no. So, but it's fun to do though because they're relatively easy. So I was also hoping that was not the bar they were setting. But Incognito AI asks, what type of pen tests do you do, and what type of targets without disclosing any info? Well, that's classified. No, just kidding. Right now I'm working for a company, and I'm just generally these days doing testing the internal systems, the servers that we're hosting and we're using for the applications that get used within our company to see if they have any vulnerabilities that the engineers need to work on. For example, old protocols, open ports that don't need to be open, or just outdated software versions that have ready exploits. But in the past, I've also done web application pen tests for different medical companies, and we found some fun stuff. Like, I tried to explain to the people before, we found a way to get our whole, and it was a different method, by the way, but we found a way to get our whole shopping cart for free just by doing some HTTP header modification. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So it's not that cool or interesting. I am going to, when all the COVID stuff is easing up, I am going to do some social engineering and mystery guest visit attacks on some of the companies that are within our company. I don't know how you say it, but like sub companies, I guess, daughter companies. I don't know, something like that. Film scan at the moment, tenable. What? Well, I am right now just like, I know that we have some systems that might be vulnerable, which are of course behind when they are in a cage. But I am basically trying to, well, I'm just thinking on how I can tell all the cool stuff that I'm doing without indeed disclosing classified information. It's so hard because I want to tell you guys, but I can't. Basically, the IT director of my company gave me a get out of jail free card to hack anything I want. Let's just say it like that. That's cool, right?
Inside your company's borders.
Inside the company, yeah. So because he wants to know what's going on, and he is making it his work to get it like higher on the food chain to get the cybersecurity in a higher perspective. So right now I am doing film scans. Yes, we have actually a vulnerability scanner running network wide that does it just during the weekends, and I use that as like my starting point. And from there, I go a little bit deeper. All the low-bearing fruit is already taken out, so that's not interesting. But like, whenever you have like, yeah, I don't know. I was just talking with Frost this afternoon. He works in a hospital, right? Hospitals have to have like almost a 100% availability of their IT systems. So a lot of hospitals are very behind on their updates and security updates. So the chances of hospitals having legacy or end of already systems that are end of life, that are like unsupported anymore by the creators, like Windows XP or Windows Server 2003 or whatever. A lot of hospitals still have those running because they just can't simply take the systems offline, because they have to be available for when patients need care. So if you know that as an
I can give you a prime example.
Yeah, you've worked with like ambulances and everything.
Yeah,
but
so
like
on the ambulances, The system they use to receive patient information whilst they're out on the road, they call it a MDT, which is mobile data terminal, still runs on Windows XP on every ambulance in this country.
And what does it run on?
Windows XP.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Windows XP is bad, but Windows, yeah, it's just as bad as Windows 2003, I guess. So, yeah, that's bad. And the thing, and that is also a thing, like if you have to upgrade ambulances, it's hard, you know, they need to be on the road all the time and everything. But it's also in the hospitals. And as a hacker, when you know that and you can get into a hospital, usually when you walk around the hospital, you can find some kind of outlet somewhere in the hospital, you know. You saw a Win 3.11 the other day. Oh my god, dude, that hurts.
Or a guest Wi-Fi.
Yeah, or a guest Wi-Fi, which might be connected to the rest. Usually when you have guest Wi-Fi, you want to segment it and like tear it apart from your internal important network. And usually they don't do it. But if you find somewhere where, like usually where there is a printer, there's usually another network port. If I bring this device, which might look big here, but it's small, it's half a credit card. And this is actually the thing without a case around it. It's pretty small. If I plug this in one of those outlets, I can own the whole network. I can. And I can even, with certain software I have on this, I can make this a Wi-Fi access point that only I can find, then log into this one and then hop into the network. So I don't even have to be in the hospital necessarily, depending on the range, of course. But like if you have an emergency room, for example, or something that is close proximity, you can just sit outside in the parking lot in your car, log into this thing, and then just phone the whole network. And so when you have an older system, like 3.11 is even worse. They don't even have internet access, I think. I don't even know if they have that built in, but it doesn't matter. If you have a Windows Server 2003 or 2008 or XP, there are so many vulnerabilities in there that are not getting fixed anymore that you just have a field day. There are whole lists of ready-made exploits that you can just download and run towards them, and you just own the server. It's just that easy because they are just so vulnerable. So that's why you need to be sure if you are working in IT in those kind of complex environments that you have good firewalls, good network segmentation, and that you make sure that you always try to close it down as much as you can. Try to make the cage as big as you can, with it still being able to work how it's supposed to. You know what I mean? Any OT and MT? What? Can you remind me of the what is that? What is that? Was a critical system, and beside it was a HoloLens workstation. OT is diverse. Dude. Yeah, that's usually the problem, you know. A lot of, like, in hospitals you see that too. It's critical systems that cannot go down, or they have like some kind of old school how do you call it? Old school like database version or whatever that is super old, but it needs to stay up because they can't easily transfer it to a new place, you know. That's like super stupid.
So when I was
yeah, of
doing
course.
one of my jobs, I had access to the hospital network, and the amount of stuff that people would store in the wrong place as well, and the IT guys clearly hadn't picked up on it. But these were like private, confidential phone calls between doctors and patients that were stored on like a shared drive that anyone could access. Was unreal.
Yeah, that's those things happen, and it's so insane that it still happens these days. Like a friend of mine who went to the course with. Dude, I need to translate a word because I can't think of it, and I want to say it, but I don't know. It's just education. Come on, training, maybe?
What is a Dutch word?
Yeah, opleiding. I think it's
Oh,
either education. Yeah, it's like a
it's training.
educational course or a training course, I guess. I don't know
Yeah.
what you call it, but so a buddy of mine who I went to cybersecurity school with, and he was in a hospital once, and there was a Chromecast on a TV that was just playing some kind of informational video about whatever that part of the hospital did, and they actually put the Chromecast on the public Wi-Fi because usually internal networks are made in a way. Well, no, that's not entirely true. Usually it's the other way around. But anyway, I don't know what the reason was, but they had the Chromecast. It was in the public Wi-Fi, so he was just doing like a network scan to see what was all around him, and he saw the Chromecast. And well, I mean, it's pretty shocking if you're in a hospital and people are sick and feeling miserable. I mean, maybe it might be better, and you can just cast Pornhub to the TV in the middle of the waiting room. I mean, I would do it. That reminds me of another thing that I did when I was, that was so cool. When I started working at a company a few years ago, we went to America for a business course, and we stayed in a Marriott hotel. And in the hotel lobby was like a big TV screen. It was in portrait mode, and it had a touch screen. And on that thing, it had like a cover layer on it. And in that cover layer, you could it had an application you can check close by restaurants, the weather, news, and some kind of flight check-in, check-out, some kind of stuff. But it was like a kiosk mode computer, right? It was supposed to just show that application and nothing more. So I was just toying around on the thing because what else are you gonna do while you're in the lobby of a hotel? Okay. And I found out that somewhere in the corner of the screen was like there was a way. I have to think about it, but I think there was a way to either in the corner of the screen was some kind of accessibility thing, and you can then open the on-screen keyboard. Now, I'm an IT nerd. I know some kind of shortcuts, so I know that when I press my Windows flag and M, it minimalizes everything, or even worse, if I press my Windows button and the D of desktop, then it shows the desktop immediately and everything else gets minimized. So I tried that and it worked. Or did it? I don't remember. I think it didn't work because I don't remember if those worked, but if you push, I think it's the flag and E. Yeah, if you press on your keyboard your Windows flag and E from Eternal, I don't know, then it opens your Finder window or whatever they call it. How do they call it in English? Is it just, what is it called? I don't even know what it's called, dude. But like the thing where you can find all your folders and stuff on the computer, right? That one. Yeah, Explorer, that's what it's called. Damn it. Yeah, File Explorer. Okay, thank you. Wow, stupid. Okay. So I went into the File Explorer, found the location on the computer in the Windows folder or program files where Internet Explorer was installed because they didn't have anything else. Otherwise I wouldn't use it. So I opened Internet Explorer and like all my buddies in that. So in that company, I worked with only one or two were from the cybersecurity. Only three of us were from the cybersecurity department that were starting at the company that went to America, and the rest was all in like test automation and business something high tech crap. I don't know. Nobody else was like this finicky with computers, right? So I was showing that to someone like, hey dude, see what I did. So I put on, of course, PH on their Pornhub, and Like I was like, oh my god. So he started making a Snapchat and whatever, and I was like, yeah, dude. So we made something like what happens when a cybersecurity or like when an ethical hacker has too much time on his hands or something like that, you know. It was so easy and it was so much fun. And also just other websites, like, you know, we just, I don't know, what else did we do? Just random shit, you know, just watching videos, or I don't know. Just have to do something when you're waiting in a hotel lobby, right? That was pretty fun.
Well, that's, yeah.
I don't know if I still have those videos though. That would be so much fun to just post them in the Discord so you guys can see what happened. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. That's gonna be cool.
Guys, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to love and leave because I need to go get myself some food.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Oh, I need to eat.
No, you don't.
I've been awake 4 hours. I haven't eaten.
Only 4 hours. Step it up. Nah, just kidding, dude. Go to bed if you need to. It's okay.
Well, not bed. Just get food.
Yeah, that too.
I should be back to abuse everyone once I've eaten. If everyone is still about, if not, I shall abuse you on Discord. So anyone that's not already on Discord, jump on Discord, watch the abuse. It is a great fun time.
I found the videos. Okay, yeah. I'll speak to you later, bro. Get some food.
I shall do. I shall catch you all in a bit. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
maybe. It depends on if we have any more questions. Otherwise, we might wrap it up because it's already 11 p.m. and I don't know. We'll see. But
No
get food, bro.
I will do. I shall catch you all later.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
late.
Later.
Later, Gator.
Neo, what the hell are you doing, bro?
Yeah, so I posted images in the Discord.
Why? Why though? Why am I a wizard?
We're talking about the grey hat, the white hat, and black hat.
It's
first
pretty,
thought was,
you
yeah,
know what
but-
is funny? I actually, when I worked at my previous company, we had like this like casual Slack channel where we were chatting with the whole team, and it was mostly a development team, and I was the cybersecurity there, and I actually had a wizard hat as a gray hat.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. As an icon, you know, as like my profile picture, because yeah, I didn't have a picture. And I called myself some kind of I don't know, what was it? A computer magician or something, or a computer wizard, or hacking wizard, or something like that. Cybersecurity wizard. Yeah, cybersecurity wizard. So the gray hat of Gandalf was, of course, very cool to. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Yeah. Okay.
It's a fun
Jane.
editing with images from time to time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a way to get these videos on my computer, but I don't think I have a cable here for my. I do not. Too bad. I'm just wait. Let me just. I want to watch them now, but I don't want to hear. No, I'll watch them later. It's been a while since I've seen those. It was so much fun. I want to remember how I did it. Oh, memories.
They're fun. Remembering how things were, stuff that happened.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, it was in the hotel, and I had my work WhatsApp on the same phone because I had a dual SIM.
Okay.
And I am so happy that all those videos are still saved after the WhatsApp account was deleted. Oh, also in Walmart.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we went to Walmart, and that was the first time I was in Walmart. Oh, I was so childish back then, Jesus. We went to Walmart, and I just grabbed a rascal, you know, and I just went to Walmart with my feet up on the steering wheel, and it's like, these things were so slow. So silly. Tourists being tourists, right?
Yeah. Still fun though.
Yeah, it was fun. It was hella fun. Do we have any more cybersecurity questions, guys? Would you guys like to do this again sometime? I don't know.
What do you say, chat? A question was put to you.
Nothing much, mate. They all fell asleep, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe.
Or YouTube's broken again. I mean, in my Streamlabs side, I see 2 viewers. On YouTube, I see 8.
I'm still watching your stream.
Nice.
Yeah, so yeah, we're at least 2 of us is wheel watching.
Yeah, and I also see 8 watchers on your stream, so that might be correct.
Yep.
Nice. Cute.
Despite what Streamlabs is trying to tell you.
Yeah, it's a liar.
Yeah. Liar, pants on fire.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which movie have you seen with the most ridiculous hacking? Oh god, which haven't I seen with the most ridiculous hacking? I mean, it's
Are there any real
easier.
ones?
Yes. Well, movies, I don't know. I can recommend anyone, Mr. Robot, if you want to see some real
Yeah, if you talk
hacking
about
that is
the
realistic.
movie called Hackers.
Yeah, there are a few. I haven't seen that one, but there are a
old
few that
one.
are. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I have heard that a few of them are good. But there are also a few that are like, or most of them actually, like any given TV series. Like, dude, I every time I see an IP address in a TV series, right? So, like IP addresses, let me just get a little educational on your asses right here. Let me just open a notepad here. Beam, and then put this thing here. There we go. So this is notepad, right? No way. Are you kidding? Yeah, no, for real.
Wow. Notepad. How do you get that?
You can buy it from the Microsoft store. No, just kidding. So, the IP addresses, right? Usually within your own network, they look something like this. I don't know, 1.1. That's usually a router, or 0.1 or whatever. So IP addresses can get a maximum of 255.255.255.255. It doesn't exist, but it is the maximum possibility because IP addresses have 8 bits. I think that's what I don't do math very well, but there is like a calculation to it. But essentially, every octet of this thing, it's called an octet. These 3 numbers are an octet. Then these 3 numbers, oh, that's too much. These, these 3 and up that. Okay, so, and the maximum of this is 256. 256, why do you tell me that 255 is the max then, huh? Can you guys explain that to me?
No, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Yes. Well, yes. So, in usual programming and stuff, every number starts not with 1 but with a 0. So, of course, this IP address doesn't exist, but you have to calculate it in because, like I said before, usually your home IP address can also be something like this. And if there is a 0, from 0 to 255 is 265. But the 0, well, math and calculus, you know. So the maximum, like I said, is this, right? And usually they don't even use that because 255 is what they call a broadcast IP. So sometimes I'm watching a TV series like Criminal Minds or NCIS Los Angeles, CSI, Hawaii 5-0, whatever, you name it, and it has bullshit in it. And they have like IP addresses of this. And I'm like...
yeah, some quite weirdness.
Or even worse, they go like this, you know, an IP address, a IPv4 address, which is what they're going for here. And they go like this.
Oh god, no.
Like...
yeah, that's, no.
You know, it's just so it's horrible.
Yeah.
So which movie have you seen which has the most ridiculous hacking? Practically all of them. I have seen, like, if you like movies or TV series with cybersecurity or computer stuff, Mr. Robot is the best one, is hands down the best one, the most realistic one out there. And it's not only realistic hacking, but it's also realistic, and it has a nice kind of like mental disorder kind of shit and psychologically stuff in there. But it's very cool. I have seen a TV series which is based on the movie that is called The Net. And I love the TV series. It is from the 90s though, so it is really, the computers and shit are a little outdated, and the things that they talk about are a little outdated. But personally, I kind of like that, even because back then it was easier to hack stuff. But also the whole 80s and 90s era of the upcoming computers and stuff is really interesting to me.
Yeah.
If you want to see a really ridiculous older movie called Hackers with a young Angelina Jolie, yeah, that's the one that
Yeah,
Frost was talking about,
nice,
I
yeah.
think, or Neo. Yeah, I
Yeah,
need
it
to
was.
check that out.
Yeah, the hacking sequences in that movie is just weird. When they
Yeah,
post
yeah.
a rabbit, they have a rabbit running around, a video image of a rabbit hopping around deleting data and stuff like that. It's just, yeah.
I'm not sure if it's
No
realistic
way.
or not, but it's at least watchable, so at least. Mr. Robot, though, is quite a good series. I've seen it. Can
It
recommend
is.
it.
What about the movie from 2015, Black Hat?
It's called Black Hat.
It's called Black Hat.
Never heard of it, sadly.
It was about a white hat hacker that got implemented in something, and then he ended up doing Black Hat stuff instead. Yeah.
Is it good?
But
Is
then
it
again,
good?
it's Chris Hemsworth that's playing the lead.
Is it good?
If I remember correctly, it was okay, but it got an IMDb rating on 5.4.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
So, but that's the IMDb rating. I don't know with the other sites what they give. So yeah.
It's hard to know if that's real,
Yeah.
real made.
But
point
I think
rating.
about the one you just talked about. What was the name of it?
Robot
Mr.
or
Rabbit.
Mr. Rabbit.
Mr. Rabbit. Yeah.
Okay.
That.
I Mr. Robot, you mean?
Yeah, Mr. Robot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That series is also built upon hacking, and in nowadays, if you don't do things like that, convincing, people will slaughter you for it.
Oh yeah. If
Oh,
you go
yeah.
that detail and not doing it right, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're going to get butchered by people.
So when that's their main subject, they have to.
Yeah,
have to be
that's true.
convincing.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
that's true. Okay, well, I want to I think we're gonna probably wrap it up here, but I want to leave you guys with a very funny, super realistic clip from NCIS that is like the worst kind of shit out there. So Rob C, you probably have seen this. Everybody should have seen this already, but let me just turn it on and up so you guys can actually see and hear it. I'm going to move this away. And we're gonna watch this, and you can maybe see me cry if you look really well, because I'm gonna be all the way down here in the corner. Okay, here we go, guys. This is NCIS hacking, okay? This is... It's kind of funny, but that is really like... If you are talking about stuff that hurts, that hurts. I mean, it's not just it's worse. It's already bad enough that they're they're both jamming on the same keyboard, right? That is already bullshit.
Yeah, what
But the
everything that's
fact
about
that the mumbo jumbo they're talking is like, dude, what?
it's so a lot of gibberish.
It basically just have to sound exciting.
Yeah, but
It's not even really in the sense of it.
no, exactly, and that is what
That's
is really
true.
grinding my gears, because, like, okay, for other people who are just like watching TV shows just for the fun of it, okay, then it's fine, but
Well, but for everyone that
Thunder.
is just into the technical stuff, it's just going to shake their head and say this is just stupid.
yeah. It is fucking insane, and I think it's funny as well. But like, I mean, I can just laugh about it because it's so stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just.
Yeah, I enjoy that series actually, but yeah, the hacking is just hilarious.
Yeah. It is, and it's horrible. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's about it. Unless any of you have a very, very burning question, then you can drop them right now. Otherwise, I think I am going to enjoy some television or whatever.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll just ask you next time.
Yeah, that's also possible, of course. And also let me know if you guys want to see more of this. Okay? We can do this more times, but I need to know that there is interest in it. On a side bit, you're gonna play Scum on a stream soon? Yes and no. I'm gonna play it when what's his name, old man? When Pacifist comes back.
Coming home.
Yeah, when he's home, because he's
Yeah.
on vacation right now, and he is like the main Scum player together with Flannel Dan. And when they are back, then we're gonna play. Why is the sky blue? Okay, so that's not cybersecurity, that's science, but I can actually tell you. That is because God made it that way. No, just kidding.
Atmosphere.
Yes, atmospheric photons and light particles. Let me just, okay, sky blue. Bam. Okay, here we go. I want a picture. Why is... There you go. Here, beam. Give me this in new tab. Here you go. No, no. Oh my god. Fuck shit. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Here you go. Wow, it's science. No, it's not the reflection of the sea, but I like the way you think. So light rays are white because they exist of all colors, right? Here it says here, when light hits our atmosphere, it separates into all its colors. Blue light scatters, making the sky appear blue, while the rest of it reaches our eyes as white light. And that's pretty much it, actually. So
that's exactly the same with the water you see. That's either see-through, green, or blue. It depends on what's in it.
Yes, exactly. It's not really the water, it's the atmosphere, and that's different gases and also water particles, yes. But it's the atmosphere that is breaking down the light. Right here you see blue light scattered, and then it just breaks out. And that's why the whole atmosphere looks blue. And the rest of all the colors just beam back to Earth like one white beam. Practically. So, yeah, there you go. And it also has to do with wavelengths and everything, but that's like really... Yeah, light prisms, yep, that too. Yep. Raining, guys. I'm so happy.
Nice.
It's getting cold here in Denmark, but it's not raining yet.
Oh, it's gonna happen, bro. I can already hear the thunder.
Yeah, somebody talked
that's
about
so
it being
nice.
thunder today in Denmark.
Okay.
They said it's always this hot before a thunderstorm. Yeah, but I haven't heard about it. It should be thunder today.
Yeah, in the Netherlands, it's like standard practice. If it's hot for a few days,
Yeah.
then yeah. I
Normally
didn't
it's the same
specify incognito AI. Well, that's the fun part about me as a person. I have a very broad interest. Generally, I am the guy that knows a little bit about everything, or well, not everything, but like a lot of things, just because I'm interested in basic stupid facts. Dude, I am so much fun at birthday parties. I'm not. No, but I have like I have a personally I have a very high interest in anything chemistry, science, and biology. I did really well in school on those subjects as well. I almost, instead of going into, that's pretty funny actually, instead of going into cybersecurity, I almost went into the laboratory school. So, yeah. There you go. Okay, I guess that's it, guys. We're gonna wrap it up here because it's not, yeah. Cool. Oh, I'm so happy. I mowed the lawn this morning. So now I don't have to water it myself, probably. That's nice.
At least when nature does the work for you.
Yeah. And it's it saves me money.
Yep, that too.
Money.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this AMA and all the information that you might have gathered this day. And if you want to see more, make sure to let me know either in the comments below this stream if you watch it later, or just hop in Discord and let me know that you want to see more of this, because I don't mind. I like doing this sort of stuff and just chatting with you guys, exchanging information. However, I need to know that you guys want to see more of this, because I'm not just sitting here and waiting for anybody to get in here and ask something. Yes, that's, well, I want to wait for your questions, but they need to come, you know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be here like, and then you guys are gonna be like, wait, let me just click the button here.
What's going on?
And then you guys will go like this. Where the fuck is it? Come on. Here, you guys will go like this. Nice. Okay, cool. Oh shit! Almost threw my light down. Yeah, I did a cricket sound on the stream. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Frost, Neo, and Turkish, of course, as well. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Welcome.
And have a theme next time. Yeah, I should do that, right? I was trying to look at it actually beforehand, but I didn't have enough time because I'm great at planning things. So yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know if you want to see more. All right. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that yet, or follow me on Twitch, I guess. You can see in the top of the screen, like right over there, that if we have enough flannel, then we'll go with a tattoo. Oh my god, so cool. All right, bye guys. Bye. Bye.
Bye.